Welcome to the Jolly Roger. My name's Chef Brian. It's my wife, Chef Lynn. We're getting ready to make a chicken pot pie. It'll come out later this week, but we're going to do a quick, simple pie crust. So we're going to take 1.25 cups of all-purpose flour. And you know me, I'm not a baker, so we're actually going to measure out everything. And that's a cup, and I'm eyeballing 1/4 here.
See, that's not measuring out.
There, that looks like 1/4. All right, now I'm gonna need the butter out of the fridge, please. Sweet. We want chilled butter for this. I made tiny little cuts. You know, that's like 1/4 of what I got. So you want it as small as possible. You can also grate it if you wanted to and get it really fine. But since we're using a food processor, it has blades on it, it's gonna cut it up anyway. So from this point, we're gonna go ahead and pulse it a couple times to get everything well mixed. Power, pulse. Put your hand over the top of it just in case flour pops out. Okay, that looks good. We're gonna add just a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, which is just a pinch. And then we'll pulse it again, and then we'll add in some really ice cold water.
The salt didn't go in.
Do what?
Let me see.
Oh.
Salt didn't go in.
Oh, thanks.
You're welcome.
I thought I took that off before we filmed. That's why I'm holding it. I was like, there's a hole right here.
No, there's not.
So confusing. Should have just done it in a bowl. All right, salt's in. So now we're gonna add in about 1/4 of ice water. And I have ice in here, so I'm gonna strain the ice out. And then we'll just pour it back. And we're not gonna need all this water. Let me see if it's gonna hit. Okay, we got it on low. We're just gonna add it and just until it comes together. Okay, now it came together, we're gonna pull it out. And then we're just gonna knead it just for a second. We don't wanna add any too much gluten to this. So we're just gonna make it into a disc, and then I'll need saran wrap. And then we're gonna use this on Friday's video to make our chicken pot pie. But yeah, it's just smooth, it's perfect. And that's what I like about this. Once it comes together, you don't have to do it in a bowl, which you can do it in a bowl. It's quite simple. I would use a fork when we go to mix everything together. But yeah, that looks good. Well, there you have it. Simple, quick, easy pie crust. And then we're gonna bake this with the chicken pot pie on Friday. And yeah, tune in for that. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and we'll catch you next time.
Comment.
Yeah, comment for the jar. Something you would like us to make that you can see. And yeah, this just goes in your refrigerator and it'll be perfect for tomorrow. You could also put it in your freezer if you had to, and it would last a couple weeks. So that's it. Peace. How was that?
Fine. Other than you putting the salt in them.
You know, everybody makes mistakes.